You are listening to Indie Soul Rhythms with Moochie Alfonso.
It's good for us, and it's good for me, yeah.
The show that brings you the very best in indie soul. It's probably the grooviest show on the planet.
Hey everybody, it's DJ Premier hanging out with my soul brother, Moochie Alfonso, on Indie Soul Rhythms, the grooviest show on the planet.
Welcome to Indie Soul Rhythms. Today we are thrilled to have the soulful singer-songwriter Premier with us. It's such a pleasure to have you here, and I'm sure our listeners are eager to hear your story. Shall we dive into it?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Let's just start off from the very beginning. Can you tell us about your musical background, how it all started, and what inspired you to pursue the career in music?
Well, Moochie, man, at about 6 years old, my grandfather, he was a club owner, and he played a kind of music called Zydeco. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that, but it's basically with accordions and things like that. So I was 6, and I took a liking to that stuff, man, and basically, once I took a liking to it, I really just, listening to some of the greats as far as Zydeco is Clifton Chenier, Bojack, Rockin' Sydney, Rockin' Doopsie, and those are some of the greats back then. Whenever as far as the age that I was at 6, so from 6 to 7, 8 years old, I really took a liking to that, and also it also spurred me to become a DJ. Right. Because I feel like, man, I felt that at that point, it was inspiring. I just loved, the music and always kept a drive for the music. I tell you, go ahead. No, I tell you, what also, just being, just being the center of it, man, and just really just feeling the music. I think it's one thing that I really enjoyed and endured in my journey. As I aged, I guess, I really couldn't be that singer or that artist. So again, I took a liking to DJing. So I pivoted and I went into, of course, music, because I always had an ear for music and for great things, great artistry. So that's kind of like what inspired me for as my music career.
Oh, that's amazing. And so, who were some of the artists that had the most significant impact on you as you developed as an artist?
Man, I have a list. I have a listing of a bunch, man. So
yeah.
So Prince would be one. Michael Jackson, Donny Hathaway, Luther Vandross, and also one of my favorites, El DeBarge and the DeBarge family. I feel like I feel compelled to just love DeBarge and how his unique style is just smooth and elegant, elegant as far as his style and his just a delivery and great singers, man. Even also Lenny Kravitz, man. He's also a big influence for me. I wish he would continue to make music again, right? But he's awesome, man. And
he absolutely is. He is inspirational. I've been like seeing videos of him doing like these weird workouts, wearing his tight jeans and high heels. And I'm like, man, this guy is like 60, man, and he's still kicking it.
He is, man, and really hats off to him, man, because I think that today it really it really says a lot about artists, man, that's still kicking at 60 and 65, 70 years old.
Now shout out to Lenny, yes,
absolutely, absolutely. Oh boy, and and I guess another one that was Donny Hathaway. He was a real, he was a really awesome singer, man, very creative. In those times, and I feel like even in today's times, if he was still here, we would have some some great music from a lot of artists, man. So,
Absolutely.
R.I.P. the Donnie and Luther and all the greats that passed on. Because I like to show love and pay homage to the ones that also paved the way for today's artists. I feel that it's very important to understand the past, because if you don't understand the past, you can't move forward in the future. And I feel like you have to give flowers today, people that's alive as artists, give their flowers, because you never know when they can go.
Yes.
So that's just what I wanted to tip my hats off to, man.
No, that's amazing. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, who said that? Bob Marley said, "Know your history to know your destiny." So you're absolutely right. You got to know your history to know where you're going. Amazing stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Can you walk us through your creative process and how it shapes your music?
Well, yeah, man. So it's like a food. I'm gonna tell it, because all music is telling a story, right?
Yeah.
So basically, how I start is basically like a gumbo. So you always have to have a base. Come up with a base.
All right. I like that.
Have you eaten gumbo before?
Yeah,
Moochie?
yeah.
Okay. So you understand, right?
Yeah.
So basically, I start with a gumbo.
Yeah.
Make the roux. It's kind of like the beat. It's kind of like the beat, right?
Yeah.
And I like to, I listen to a lot of producers that they make beats, they make play, and a lot of times that's how if I can hear something in my head, then I'm gonna say, hey man, give me that, or add, or take this out, add this in. So starting from the root, the base, because you always have to have a base, because it's your foundation of anything that you do in music.
Yeah.
Start with the base, and that's your foundation. And as you go, you listen, and it's like lyrics. So if the drums are there, you have your drums. If it has a nice beat underneath it, you want to get that warm and fuzzy sound. And if it doesn't go, you don't put it in as an ingredient.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like adding those spices to it. And before that, you want to add, you want to add the every gumbo is not good, Moochie. Okay, so I just gotta let you know that, right? Oh,
it depends how it's made.
Yes, man. The temp has to be correct.
Yeah.
And when I say temp, the vibe has to be correct, right? So it has to have a certain type of vibe. Whether it's a ballad or basically something that's inspiring. And then once you come up with okay, well, I hear a hit in my head. Then you can tell the story. You have to play with it a little bit. You have to add a little salt, a little pepper, and a little Tony Satchers, right? And by the way, I'm coming out with my with my own seasoning, so it's going to be Premier seasonings real soon, right? So I'll get some to you, Moochie, right?
All right, man.
So,
look forward to that.
so then you have to season your meat, and then after everything is together, you have to taste it. So I feel like once a song is together, you have to taste it to see where it's at. And if certain things or elements are not involved in it, well, it's like it's incomplete, right? So basically, just putting a gumbo together or just putting a song together, that's more of my process. I'll also get different people to listen. As far as my producer, I've been working with a lot of people behind the scenes on this, as far as the music and the process. Because again, I don't play any instruments. I mean, I'm a DJ. I'm a turntablist, right? Because I come from that era. I've been DJing for 30 years. So I guess that once I feel that a song has the right ingredients and it tastes great, that's what I give to the people.
Right. Amazing. So that actually leads us nicely to this question: what would you be doing if you're not making music?
Well, Moogie, I'm still DJing, right? I'm still DJing. And I love, I play inside casinos, man, and I play after parties for a lot of big names, big artists.
Yeah.
You know, like, so being in the casino, it gives me a sense of pride, man, and always being, you know, always being humble and just you know, just understanding, you know, that, you know, I know how to curate as far as the crowds
Mm.
and how to play to any crowds, right?
Yeah.
For that matter. So I just wanted to add a different element of myself, you know, to DJing. I feel like, you know, you reach a pivotal point in your life where, you know, I've been doing it 30 years, so I had to say, you know what,
Mm.
I've I've broken a lot of people's records. You know, I've been a influencer as far as other artists. You know, as far as getting their music out.
Yeah.
And I help a lot of people. You know, get on their feet. And I feel like right now, Moochie is my time.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we if I continue to wait, man, then I feel like I'm gonna be missing out on something. And I feel like my music is different. I feel like my style is original,
Yeah.
unique, and it has a certain type of vibe, sound, you know, and basically, you know, going from slow tempo to ballads. I feel like, you know, I have a wide range of music where it relates to everyone.
Yeah.
You know, and it's more of a sensual side for me as far
Yeah.
as you know, being an artist versus the DJ. It's kind of like a pivot, and so I pivoted and went into being an artist.
Sure. So yeah, so you've got you are you know talking about your music. You actually have a single out called "Lady." Can you tell
Yes.
us what that song is about and what inspired it?
Well, you know, listening to a lot of the music today, man,
Mm.
it's a little different, you know. But what inspired me is basically "Lady." "Lady" is basically more about, you know, being like I said, it's showing the sensual side of a mature adult,
Yeah.
mature female on how she wants to be treated, and basically the steps on how to do it. You know, like treating her like a lady. You know, like, I got something for you. You know, and then you just kind of go into it. Can we spend a little time? Let me
Yeah.
get to know you. And it's like we're not playing any games, you know, we're not running any games. We just basically, you know, we're being sensual, we're being truthful, and we're showing you more of a mature, grown, like a grown man side,
Yeah.
and basically opening the doors for you. And I feel like, I mean, there's some guys out there that do that, and I feel like those guys and gals will appreciate this type of song that, you know, that I
Absolutely.
have out, because
Absolutely.
it, you know, because a lot of the music, you know, I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
You know, I got to be honest,
Yeah.
but I feel that, you know, I hats off to all the artists and things that are making the music. It's just that it's just not for me. You know, I'm not, you know, I don't want to be judgmental to,
No,
you
no.
know, to any artist. It's just that, you know, what I make, I have a certain genre
Yeah.
that I cater to and fan base. So um, you know, I just feel like that's that that song is "Lady," you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, chivalry. You know, we're talking about
Yeah.
open the door, treat
It's
you like a
things that have
yeah,
gone out the window now, and you know, and I agree with you. Some of the music that's coming out today, it's like you know, you like, man, take me back to the 80s, take me back to the 70s.
right, right. I mean, just for a small period, man. I mean,
Yeah.
if we can go back a small period, I just feel like some of the best music was made in the 80s and 90s. That's just my
Yes.
opinion, you know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
some in the 2000s, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's absolutely true. So, is there any? I mean, if there were any three people you'd hope you could work with, who would that be or collaborate?
Living
Yeah.
or
Yes. Yeah. Any artist right now?
well, I have so currently so this new project that I'm working on, we shot the video on yesterday. It's called "It's You,"
Yes.
um and it's going to be dropping September 22nd. Um and on the remix, I was able to get international recording artist Cupid, so he's going to be on the remix. He
Okay.
is the line dance king. You know, and he's going to be on my remix. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. And also I'm also looking forward to working with collaborating with with artists, with any artists out there where we can make music. And I'm open, definitely open. So my goal, one day maybe it's to maybe have El DeBarge, man, on one of my records or something like that. So that's a dream for me.
Anything possible.
And Snoop, and Snoop. So I have a song that I have in the vault, and it's called Catching Vibes Like Snoop.
Yes.
And I can hear Snoop on it, man.
We gotta put it out there. Yeah.
It's very I'm very I'm very blessed, man. Moochie, to be doing what I'm doing today, and I just hope that all my fans out there are enjoying this musical journey that I'm on right now, because by no means it's not easy being an artist, because it takes a lot, and it takes a lot of dedication, man, and perseverance to to really continue to be an artist. And then it's not like you have a label, because you have to do everything yourself. I mean, it's tough, and you have to have a team to do it. So regardless of anybody says, man, it comes on your show and says, I do it all by myself. No, can't do it by yourself, man. It's just impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah, that's why we created this platform, because we know there are a lot of indie artists there that that need help to get their music out there. So that's what we're here for, and we'll continue to do so as long as we are able to. Got a couple of fun questions for you.
Come on, man. Shoot.
Yeah.
I'm here.
So, is there anyone you'd trade places with for a day?
You know what? Prince. Yeah.
And why is that?
Well, man, his now Prince has over thousands of songs, right?
Yeah.
I would like to understand his creative process. Yeah. And how he gets to, like, from A to Z. And just really understanding, because I'm still a student of the music at the end of the day. I would love to understand his creative process, man, because he's come out with some phenomenal just music, man, and just his talent was just beyond the charts, So
amazing.
That's somebody I would love to understand and really, just get the whole. I mean, he has a bunch of pots of gumbo, right? I mean, so I would basically I would taste them all, right? Taste them all, and it's just that's who I would trade places with for just one day, man. And I think not even one day. I think it would take weeks, to really, years, man. So it's just definitely, man, Prince.
Yeah, it's amazing. You amazing that you chose Prince, because I just I think a couple of weeks ago I started watching the movie Purple Rain, because I just wanted to understand what was driving Prince to do the stuff that he did. I mean, from the time he worked with the Time, created the band The Time, and the talent that came out of that band, Terry Lewis, Jimmy Jam, Jesse Johnson, and Morris Day, and I'm like, who was this guy? So I just started doing some research on Prince, then landed on Purple Rain, and I thought I'm gonna watch it again, and it's just phenomenal. Gone too soon.
Right. His IQ was off the charts too, Moochie.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what he also gave us was the understanding of owning your masters. Really talking to the indie artists about
owning your masters.
Yes, just how to move, and it's unfortunate, man, that we lost him at such a young age.
Yeah.
And it's tragic, and he was some of the greats. So
no, you was truly amazing. Yeah. So one more question. Regarding your music career, what is the best compliment you've ever received?
Uh, man, well, you know that that they like my soulful voice.
Yeah.
I have I have good range, and people just like my voice. It's different, it's authentic, it's clean,
Yeah.
and they can hear the warmness in it, I would say.
Yeah.
So yes, so that's one compliment as far as and also I'm original. I think original is key,
Yeah.
and that's one thing that those that's some of the best compliments that I've gotten, and I'm truly thankful for people giving me those compliments, because I am okay
Yeah.
with corrective criticism as well.
Sure.
Even though with the compliments, if it's something that can help me on my journey, then I'm also all ears and willing to listen.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. Your journey is truly inspiring. What projects are you currently working on? What can we expect in the near future?
Well, well, as I said earlier, I have international. Well, I have a new single that is called "It's You" that's dropping September 22nd of
Yeah.
this year, probably less than a month. And thereafter, once that drops, I'm going to be doing the remix with Cupid,
Yeah.
international recording artist. He is the line dance king. He is also known for the originator of the Cupid Shuffle. He has it's also another song called Flex.
Right.
If you guys are not playing it in the UK, man, if of course you guys are playing Cupid Shuffle, of course I know, definitely, right, to get everybody on the dance floor.
Yeah.
It's a line dance, and then Flex. It's another one. It's a new one that it's really really it's really big here in the US,
Hmm.
and it's taken the world by storm, man. So hats off to my guy Cupid, and of course I'm working with just a lot of different artists and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Locally, and would love to work with someone internationally as well. So I'm definitely open to doing that, collaborating and things.
All right.
So that's where I'm at, man. As far as what I got coming up, and don't forget, I also have some singles. I have my new singles called "Single."
Hmm.
And also the first one that I released, my it's called "Skip to the Good Part," which it does tell a story,
Yeah.
and it's great, man. Music is great, I tell you, it's
Amazing.
great.
Amazing.
It's great.
Thank you so much for sharing your incredible journey with us. Do you have any final words for our listeners or any aspiring artists?
Yes. So I need everyone to follow me
Mm.
on all social platforms and download and share my music, man, with your friends and family, and with the world, because I feel like I feel like the music is special.
Okay.
I'm not asking for any favors, but I just feel like without you guys, then we are nothing, and without the fans, we can't move forward with our music. I
Mm.
feel like I want to tell you, Moochie, man, Alfonso, hats off to you, man, for doing what you do. And I definitely appreciate the opportunity, to be on your show. Um, and again, follow me on all social media platforms, at DJ Premier One on Facebook, or you can go to Instagram PM_Premier, and that's me. Or if you want to send me, some emails, Moochie, it's
Yeah.
DJ Premier One at gmail.com. And if you need a feature or anything, man, please contact Moochie Alfonso.
We'll do.
In that way
Yeah.
he can put us in contact. And also, man, if you want to, I would love to come to the UK, man. Once
Yeah.
once my record's hot, Moochie, man,
Yeah.
I am open to coming to the UK to perform, man, do a live show. And again, I
Yeah.
appreciate each and every one of you, all my fans, friends, and family, and also my beautiful wife. Of course, she's listening right now. And all I can say, man, just stay prayed up, man, and
Yeah.
continue to do what you do, Moochie. So appreciate you, man, a bunch.
No, thank you again for joining us. Yeah, we'll keep the comms open, and yeah, anything that we think we can support each other, we'll keep the comms open. It's been a real pleasure having you on Indie Soul. But before we let you go, please do us the honor of introducing your new single, Lady.
Yes, so this is yours truly, DJ Premier, aka Premier the artist. This is my new single called Lady.
Thank you.
Something for you. Can we spend a little time? Let me get to know you, girl. And then, what are my chances of taking you out? Maybe going dancing. Oh, I love this thing called chivalry. Like opening doors and treat you like a lady. While walking, maybe I can hold your hand and go tell your mom and them that you found a real man. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with showing you that you're special. That's why I sing this song to show you, and it won't be long for everyone to see. They say love is gone. That just ain't true. I wanna date you. I'll pick you up at the front door, bring you flowers, give you what you're looking for, girl. Whatever it is, I'll support you. Bring back the old days. I wanna court you. We can show them what it feels like. And this ain't no games, this what it is like. I might fall short, you might fall shorter. I'm gonna love and take care of you in that order. Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong showing you that you're special.